Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited about what we have for the video on this evening. Got home late today, but we have some epic news. We have some exciting things that are going on and that have already taken place. So let's talk about it for just a minute. The last time that we talked, I told you that we got the lowering springs and they're right behind me. So I called the local Ford dealer. I'm like, hey, I got lowering springs for my new Ford Maverick. How much would you guys charge to install them as well as do the alignment? I'm going to have to get alignment done anyway, so I figure I'd check. But they looked in the Mitchell book and they don't have an hour rate to charge for that. So he's saying that based on the stuff that needs to be done, on the high side, you'd be looking at $1,600. I was like, I didn't pause like I did just then. I was like super already ready to get off the phone. Like, okay, thank you very much. How much is the front end alignment by itself? He says $107. I said, okay, I'll have to call you back and let you know. Now, am I going to pay $1,600 for somebody to install $300 and $335 lowering springs? Heck no. I've done lowering springs on my 2016 GT Mustang, which is, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that easy. I mean, but I looked at someone do a lift kit on a Maverick already. So I know what's involved as far as taking the struts off. It's really not that hard if you're used to doing that type of thing. If you're not, find somebody reputable that's going to follow the directions, because I'm telling you, if you do a lift or a lowering kit and they mess it up, they can really screw your whole vehicle up. I'm not going to have that happen in mine because I'm going to do it myself. I'm more comfortable with that. So that's what we're going to do. I got a brand new spring compressor. Just got it the other night. It has great reviews. Some of those ones that you crank up on each side and it's kind of sketchy to whether they'll fly off and all. I'm tired of feeling like I'm in danger when I do McPherson struts. So I invested in a really nice spring compressor. It really wasn't that expensive. It was like $90. So I will be doing that. But before I did that, our wheels and tires came in. Thank you guys for giving me your input as to which of the two wheels that I chose, which one that you would pick. And ultimately, I picked the one that best suits me. Now, understand that we're making this Maverick into a handling slash everyday car, so we couldn't go too low a profile. I wanted something sturdy. I wanted something that's easy to clean. Anybody who has the painted upgrade wheels like I have, I guess they're called magnetic gray or whatever, knows that those things are a pain in the booty to keep clean because they get dusted. Now I've ceramic coated all of mine, and I did ceramic coat my new wheels already before I put them on this evening. But yeah, these wheels that I chose are going to be very sturdy. They're going to, I think they're beautiful, honestly. I think they're going to handle the vehicle. Once I get it lowered, I think it's going to handle a lot better. So without further ado, let's go outside and see which wheels that I chose. Okay guys, we're in a crunch, the timeline. We're running out of time. We definitely got to get busy. What's all the excitement about? Let me turn the camera around and show you what. Look at that aggressive tread pattern. It is a performance all-season tire, and if you compare that to the tread that's on the stock ones, it's not really a comparison. That's really, I would say, kind of okay. Motegi CS5s all mounted up. I know it's a huge wheel gap. Can't wait to put on the lowering springs, and that'll take care of that wheel gap. I love the way they tuck in nicely. They're not bulged out on the sides. Everything fits under the fender, and it kind of matches the previous gunmetal gray accent that the stock wheels had. I like them. I hope you guys like those wheels, those Motegi CS5s. I love them. The magnetic, well, not magnetic, I'm sorry, I had that name in my head. These are gunmetal gray with machine lip. I think they go perfectly with the color Maverick that I have. I'm excited. I did drive them around. Like I said, there's no rubbing inside or outside as I go into turns. Of course, we'll see how all that also matches up once we get it lowered. Well, I got them from Real Truck. Now, Real Truck, and this is the second thing that I've gotten from them, at least the second thing, maybe the third that I've gotten from them for my Maverick. I got my tonneau cover. They were excellent. They got the stuff to me. I called, at first I went on the site and I saw those Motegi CS5s, and it says these will fit your Maverick. Then what I also did, I went to some of the forums, the Maverick Truck Club forum, to see what size tires people were mounting on 19s that have done that already. I even contacted one of the guys who was at the last Maverick meetup, and he was telling me that he had 235, I think 55 19s. I ended up getting 245 55 19s. They're a bit wider. They're a little bit taller. We'll have to see if that throws my speedometer off any. I don't think it is, but I'll report to you guys. I think after riding, I did take it for a ride. They ride smoothly. They have a little, the sidewall is a little stiffer. And I will tell you this, this wheel and tire package is heavier than the stock. I guess those are steel wheels. Now, the stock steel wheels and tires are 40, I want to say, I think it was 46.7 pounds. And the new combination is 62 pounds. So it's quite a bit heavier. So bear that in mind. It is going to be a little heavier. But once we get that thing lowered, I'm not too concerned. I don't think that's going to throw my gas mileage off. But like I say, I will give you guys riding and driving impressions and tell you guys how it may or may not affect your mileage in later videos. It'll be something to report to you guys, those of you guys who are thinking about doing this to your Maverick. And these have a 40, I think it's a plus 42 offset. If you go to Real Truck's site, when you pull up Maverick, put in your year of your Maverick and all of that, and you put in 19 by 8.5s, it'll automatically direct you to the offset that should fit. And I've turned them full lock both ways, left and right. They don't rub at all. I'm happy with them. I hope you guys like them. But hey, if you guys don't like them, I'm going to like them anyway. Now, for the other epic news. I told you guys that we were going to do a springtime meetup. I told you guys also that I'm lowering this. I'm making a performance Maverick that I can drive every day. So how am I going to, I'm going to go fishing because you see me, I'm building the boat trailer. You'll see another video on the boat and how that works. As soon as it gets a little warmer and I'm able to get out to the water. But in the meantime, once we get our Maverick lowered, it's going to be a lower center of gravity. I'm expecting for it to handle well. One of the other things that I have in mind, and someone commented on the last video when I told them the things that I was going to be doing about a performance tune. There are a number of places that have performance tunes for the Maverick, but the thing you have to be careful of if you want to keep your warranty is using tuners that can be taken off, that will not show up or completely obliterate your stock computer, because you don't want to void your warranty. You have to be very careful. Some of those, and one of the tuners that I saw online last night when I was looking was advertising that they were advertising, I want to say 45 more horsepower and so much more torque, and it said before the performance tune, the vehicle ran, I want to say they said like a 15.8, and after the tune, it ran a 15.1. Problem I have with that is, if you guys have watched one of the earlier videos, I ran a 1490 something in my Maverick. It hasn't had a performance tune. It only has a freer flowing exhaust. So if you're advertising a performance tune and the best you can tell me is that I'm going to get 15.1, then I'm like, I don't need that. I'm doing that already. But flipping gears just a little bit, that may be one of the things that we do. But why are we doing all this? And what are we going to do to make sure or to show you guys that any of that stuff works? Well, guess what? We are having our next Maverick meetup at, drumroll please, Dominion Raceway in Thornburg, Virginia. It's about 15 minutes from my house. I talked to a gentleman. I talked to him because I had been down last year when I had my Mach 1 to the Track Attack, and I contacted him and said, hey, we're thinking about having a Maverick meetup. I want to do the track attack in my Maverick. And he's like, hey, sure. I asked him, what did he want? What is needed? How he says, just get the word out there. Let you guys know that on April the 23rd, it's a Sunday, and I believe the track attack starts at like 4 p.m. So it is in an afternoon one. And of course, the time will change by then. And it'll be warmer outside too. But it's going to be April the 23rd on a Sunday evening. I'm going to participate in the track attack. If you guys want to participate in the track attack, some of you guys do. Some of you guys don't mind. Some of you guys are scared. I don't want to wear my Maverick in my blue. No, it's not going to hurt it. And trust me, when I had my Mach 1 there were people there with Honda Civics, cars that you wouldn't, think that were performance cars there as well. But I know this, when I went on there to see what dates were available, a lot of the earlier dates, like from February all the way through March, were already filling up. They have a limited number of spots. He said anybody who wants to do the track attack, go to the Dominion Raceway site, go ahead and sign up. It's like $99. And believe me, it's well worth it, because what you do for $99, you go in, they take you in a classroom, they tell you all the different ins and outs. They teach you a whole bunch of stuff, as much as that can be taught in, I would say, maybe a 45-minute class. And it's very informative. And then they reassure you, because some people are going to be like, oh, I'm afraid. No, don't be afraid. You don't have to drive your car any faster than you're capable of driving it. And I would suggest that you not try to do any better or more than what you're capable of driving. But yeah, they'll take you through all the paces. They'll group you into groups based on, they're not going to put you in a Maverick up with a ZR1 Corvette at the front of the pack, because what you'll be doing is slowing that person down and getting that person's way. They group the people according to the performance of their vehicle. So you'll always be in a group that you'll be comfortable with. And at any time, you can always pull in to the, it's like I'm going to call it like a paddock area, and pull off if you're uncomfortable or you feel like you're going too fast, even to check your car or whatever. But it's a great experience. After doing it here locally, and like I said, I went to the Mach 1 track attack down in North Carolina. I'm telling you, it's great to go through these courses. They'll help you to become better drivers, even on your daily driver. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. April the 23rd, we're going to have our next meetup at Dominion Raceway. Please, please, please. I'm going to leave a link at the bottom in the description section where you can sign up, but also go to the Dominion Raceway site. And if you want to do the track attack, sign up as soon as possible, because I'm telling you, those spots will fill up quickly. And a couple of the earlier ones, like I said, are already booked. I think in the track attacks, they may allow, I want to say the last time that we were out there, I think it's like a maximum of 15 people that can be on track. So yeah, sign in early if you plan to do that. Also sign in early and let me know. Even if you're not going to do the track attack, let me know early so we can let Dominion Raceway know how many people are coming to the Maverick meet. And we're going to have a good time, whether you're racing or not. We're going to all get together, talk Maverick stuff. Maybe we'll do some awards. Not sure yet. We haven't gotten that far into the process, but I wanted to let you guys know ASAP, because you're going to need to let us know. It's already been posted on the Maverick Truck Club site, and I will be putting some information at the end of this video where you can post your or send your information so that you're on our list of people who are coming to the Maverick meet. But I'm looking forward to it. I know there's a lot of you guys who've been tuning in, watching the videos, waiting for your Mavericks, and now you're starting to get your Mavericks. So some of the people are like fading out, like, you know, I got my Maverick now. I don't need to look and see what he's doing. But hey, we're going to be still doing stuff, and we're going to be doing some cutting edge stuff as we go forward. You all continue to please like and subscribe. Please hit the like button, because, you know, the more you guys hit that like button, the more that I can do. You guys can keep this channel alive. I can't keep this channel alive by myself. It's only here because of you guys. So as you guys flow, so do I. So hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.